Hi YouTube, Jacob Graham here for Unix Soldier. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, wherever you may be. Today we're going to talk to you about the group you see in front of you, Linux Hood. So if you guys use Linux and you want a community to ask questions with, talk about Linux, show off your desktop, this video is for you. If you don't use Linux, this video might still be good for you. Depends if you want to get into Linux. For me, Linux has been the best experience I've ever had. And second after that is Windows. So for me, I use Linux. I've used Ubuntu, Arch, Debian, I've used Fedora, I've used Red Hat, I've used Solaris. I've probably used pretty much every main Linux distribution. I've used, Manjaro, SUSE. Anyway, doesn't matter how many distros I've used. I've used them all, Ubuntu, man, you name it. And after a while, I realized that I needed people to talk to. So first I went to this group. It has 37,000 members, and it's a very well-maintained group like mine. But the difference here is you get a lot of elitist users, and they're people who will make you feel bad if you don't understand something about Linux, or they'll kind of poke fun at you, or different stuff like that. And I think that's really destructive for the learning curve. So I made my own group called Linux Hangouts. And I had this group going for a while. And then me and the owner had a dispute, and I no longer was in charge of this group. And I had this group for about a year, and it only ever got to about 154 when I left, mostly from my attempts. And then I started my own group called Linux Hood. And in the end, the guy felt bad. He's a nice guy. So he decided to close this group and tell everyone to come over to Linux Hood. So Linux Hood since June has 418 members and 63 new at this point. And part of the reason I like to believe that this group is growing so fast is the way that I present my rules. So, read the rules is the first rule. And these rules are only here to protect our users. Don't be a jerk. If you have nothing nice to say about someone's post or work, don't say anything at all. You might be right, more likely you're just an ass ruining someone else's day. Nobody thinks you're cool, trust me. And why? We're all Linux users, so why not be friends and enjoy each other's company? No talk of hacking or any illegal material in the darknet, such as Tor or I2P. Discussions of Tor are fine. Anything past that is considered a ban. Talk of hacking is fine, but not how to. No seriously off-topic posts, unless on Friday. We are relaxed on speaking of other things, but if too much, you may be warned and even temporarily banned in rare cases. We've selected Friday as the off-topic day, OT day, otherwise called, and since most admins share the same time zone as me, I decided to go with Pacific Standard Time, which is UTC -8 hours. All bans are disputable to a point and may be undone. However, any admin can ban you for any reason. Bullying is not to be tolerated. This is a big one. If you need an admin, you can find us all under the admins page on the About tab in this group. No racism. If you're racist, you're living in the wrong time zone, my friend, and you have no business with us. No highly off-topic posts, OT, as those are seen as spamming or just off-topic. No hijacking a thread or post. This means if someone posts about Slackware and you decide in the comments to ramble off a question about Git, about how Git works, and has nothing to do with his or her post. This is seen as stealing the thread or hijacking a thread or post. We don't let people do this to you, so don't do it to others. Try not to post the same kind of crap again and again. That's pretty straightforward. No talk of religion, good or bad. Most individuals in any forum will be upset if you post about Linux in a non-factual manner. Talk of religion is no different, as any evidence is only personal evidence. On the other hand, we very much respect individual spiritual beliefs and superstition and do not tolerate any discussion in either favor. And so, doing this, we have a total of, these are all the admins. If you go to About page, as I discussed, and you go to admins, you can see who the admins are. Lots of us are really experienced Linux users. I'm kind of in the middle, but people like Alex or Thanos are really good, and they're always willing to help. Same with Renato. Action's also really good. And together, we all have a lot of experience with Linux. And we're always on, and we make sure there's no spam in this group or no malicious links that jack your profile and stuff like that. And we're just looking for more people who want to come down and join us. So if you like that, please join our group, and thank you for watching.